my ladies, I say, you want the dance? Well, move out of the way. Now open your eyes and shut tight your lips as the 7 deadly sins sway their hips and dance. They dance in such an alluring fashion that not the prudent, nor the man of passion, not the infidel, nor the priest, not the angelic one, nor the beast, none can help but become fodder to their feast. There's none they can't sway, none they can't lead astray. Do you see these creatures? Animals all. They bring each human turmoil, big and small. 3 poisons provide these vile ones with health. Women, and show, and material wealth. In themselves, there's no vileness in these things, but knives with murderers are cause of killings. That which in a spoonful is health's treasure turns into poison if had without measure. A glass of beer makes pleasing conversation. Excess provokes brawling contestation. Adam, our father, bailiff of us mortals, ushered in these sins through our earthly portal. Yes, he was the first to overslake his thirst, and through him, our earth with these sins was cursed. But think not that you and I are immune from compulsion of dancing to their tune. Here comes haughty pride, gilded with gold, but led within. See for yourselves, behold.
In sooth, there can be no flattery for him, only truth. Serve God and his creatures, nay, that's your due. God God and his creatures should be serving you. I send humans with mighty God vying. Even while falling, they fancy they're flying. Satan, through me, face to the wrath of divinity. What's puny Adam before my trickery?
in a trice. Poor the bargain whose currency is vice. Brief was his flight, a paradise its price. Defeated by pride, Adam is outraged. Now the devil lets anger out of a cage to lead the dancer on a wrathful rampage. is her moment of passion and joy. 1,000 the world that moment destroys. She gives truth's mask to blatant lies, making madness appear in reason's guise. She promises much, but cometh the hour, proves to be a snake behind the flower. Her sting is suicidal, like the bees. The biter is killed with his enemies. Now, out to dance comes anger's sister, envy. No joy, no she, but others' misery. No sorrow, but others' felicity. A canker the good in others finds she. Wretch, will you make Adam's 2 stumbles 3? Vile one's advance. Let's see whither turns he in envy's dance. was with pride. His second dance made anger his bride. Now jealousy by his side, the dance of envy. Third fall, as he fell in envy's fog. Now he's assailed by avarice, the dog. Disguised as a banker, she's really a crook. The fish is the word, does it
So, I am painted a hound, for I protect all the goods I have ever found, keeping them safely buried underground, not taking for granted they're always abound. So, pay no heed to these critics around. They wrong me. My philosophy is sound.
This hound's buried bones are never recovered, nor her hidden treasure ever discovered. Her savings are spent on the rainy day. For her, good's highest purpose is to rot away. In her, digestion doesn't reach completion. She retains everything, even excretion. Her sole purpose, none to make use of it. In all her treatments is simply abuse of it. Oh, Adam, Adam, oh, how you are subsumed. Look, man, you are being consumed. You will not eat, but hoard the broth. You're even worse than pissed, wormwood, and moth.
Out, I am preparing for drought. This is my property, don't prowl about. All is mine from north to south, east to west. But I'm not selfish. You may keep the rest. But I will brook no more intrusion. I must turn all real things to illusion.
Now, it's Gluttony's time to take the stage. She turns our very gullet into a cage. The stomach is the canvas for her art. From there, she carves a passage to our heart. Under her control, that seat of nutrition shifts allegiances, turns into a prison.
Hey! Would it be fun and frolicking without my endless eating and drinking?
Oh!
Adam! Welcome! My company's king! Come, you dance the dance, and the song I'll sing! Toss the pot, let us be merry, and drink till our cheeks be as red as a cherry. Toss the pot, let us be merry, and drink till our cheeks be as red as a cherry. Take no thought, we take no care, yet still we spend and never spare, till all the money in our purse is bare. We ever toss the pot. Toss the pot, let us be merry and drink till our cheeks be as red as a cherry. Toss the pot, let us be merry. Drink arouse with hearts more free, I drink to thee. So toss the pot again with me, and ever toss the pot. Yeah! The pot, let us be merry and drink till our cheeks be as red as cherries. The pot, let us be merry and drink till our cheeks be as red as cherries. All the money, all is spent, then till our blood and changes on the floor. Then drink it up with my consent, and never touch the pot. Touch the pot, let us be merry, and drink till our cheeks are red as cherries. Touch the pot, let us be merry. All is gone, we have no more. Then let us set it on the score, or chuck it up behind the door and never toss the pot. Hey! The pot, all the credit, all is lost. Then we may go and kiss the post. Then we brown bread instead of roast, and ever toss the pot. The pot, let us be merry and drink till our cheeks be as red as a cherry. And toss the pot, let us be merry and drink till our cheeks be as red as a cherry. Let us conclude as we began, and toss the pot from man to man. Now drink up as best you can, and ever toss the pot.
Gentlemen, if you're not ready for a drink now, you never will be. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to take a short 10-minute break for you to go and get yourself a drink and join Gluttony with her party. However, if you'd rather stay with the shepherd, we have some lovely, nice, sedate English country dances for you all to join in with, don't we? And we've got some lovely volunteers who came to our lovely workshop here that Miss Delmer invited us to. It's so sweet. And we came to do this lovely workshop all about historical dance. And these lovely three ladies decided they wanted to come and do it in front of an audience. How about that? Give them a round of applause, everybody. There's always room for more, as Gluttony says. So if you'd like to come and learn, but first of all, go and get yourselves a drink and we'll just show you a bit of what's called, it's one of my favourites, because this dance in John Playford's 1651 collection is called Shepherd's Holiday. Isn't that nice? So I thought we'd dance you a little Shepherd's Holiday dance, and then we'll teach you a couple more dances. Off you go if you need the toilet. All right, off you go. So, let's have our dances, and we'll get on with the first dance. So if you'd like to dance, just come up and have a look at what they're doing. Right here, let's have the introduction. All these dances start with doubling forwards and backwards. This one's got a little fancy check. Then we do another double step. And back. And we check. Now there's a fancy chorus. They slip into line. And the ones go behind me. I love this because it reminds me of my sheep. And then round they go. And follow around. And then the others slide into place. And the ones get better. You see, I've got them very well trained. You notice? Round they go. That's right. Now, verse 2, you do a siding where you go forward and you meet your partner. And you go back. And then you change sides. Then you do the left shoulder siding. And back. See, it's nice and simple, isn't it? And then you change. Now this chorus, we line in a line and we go back. And you think you're going to meet, but we don't. We make a little circle. Round we go. And over. And then we go forward. And back. And they make a little circle behind. Round. And the third verse of all country dancing is arming. So you swing your partner with the right arm. And then you change to this other side. And then it's a left arm swing. These dances lasted for hundreds of years, you know. There was even a dance master called Joshua Jackson who used to teach around York. Now the final dances, they change place. I change place. You make little patterns, you see. Then they do it there. Let me change. Now it's my turn. And then. Let me change. And that's the end of that little dance. Thank you very much. Lovely. Oh, they're giving you a So I can see you're all keen because you're clapping your hands. So if you're clapping your hands, come up and join us. And we'll teach you a dance for 4. It's very simple, this one. It's even more simple. Would you like to dance more? Oh, you'll do the percussion. All right. Would you like to dance together? Yes, I wouldn't want to split up a marriage. Now, if you two would like to come up. Is there any lady who would like their marriage split? I don't mean that. Would anyone lady like to dance with a shepherd? You've got to be careful with that, Fanny. There's a secret language, I've been told. That was quite keen. Would you mind?
No.
Oh, but that was a compliment. You should hear me. Would you like to? No, yes, would you like to dance? Oh, fantastic, thank you very much. So this dance is called Heart's Ease. It's named after a pansy. Okay, a little flower like a pansy. So what you do is you make a group of 4 people that's made up of 2 couples. Okay. So we're the first couple, and here's Penny and what's your name? And Joe. So we're a little couple. So get into a 4. And then, have you sorted it out? So there we are. Right. So I'll teach you this nice. So those 3 verses are very easy because the first verse is doubling, where you go in and say hello, you come back, you do that twice.
Hello.
Good. Now, this is what we call a square set. That was a bit like a squash tomato. So you just make it square. That's it, lovely. And then, the next verse, we're going to do a little chorus in a minute, but the next verse is you face your partner, and you go to the right side of your partner, so you stand side by side. This is a good moment because you can whisper to the lady what you're thinking about the show so far. What a load of rubbish. And then you come back, and then you can go to the other side of your partner. Now you go to your opposite, because this is possible. So Joe, you come and meet me here, and I'll tell you what she just told me. You wouldn't believe it, would you? You see, you've got that little moment for passing it on. That's the second verse of all country dancing. Tell you again. No, you have to come to a summer course to learn it properly. Then, the next thing, third verse is always the country dancing. So you swing your partner with the right arm, round you go. That's right. And then you're going to swing with your left arm, but you're going to go to your opposite. You've got to be careful. Round to your opposite. Have you got the idea? Oh dear, I knew this would happen. Yes. So you do the move first with your partner. So right arm with your partner, always your partner first. You always start dancing with the person you brought to the dance. After that, it gets a bit difficult. Then you do left to the next person. That's it. Is that clear? Yes. Right is this side of the body and left is the other. Do you know? Do you know, we didn't have a problem like this in Leeds, you know, we didn't have any problem like this in Leeds. Now, the next thing is the chorus. Now, this is going to be fun. The chorus makes a pattern like a pansy. But to look like a pansy, you'd have to be on the roof to see it look like a pansy. So, you know, just have another drink, madam, it might help. So you face your partner, you back away from your partner, and then as you come towards your partner, you niftily snip over there and catch the right hand of your opposite. Yes, round you go all the way. Stay holding on to that opposite person for as long as you can, but then you have to leave them. 5. And then you come back and you think you're going to go back, but no, you go back to your partner. Yes, that's familiar, madam, isn't it? Then round you go. And that's the chorus. And can you see how that's making a little pansy on the floor? No, neither can I. But anyway, that's what they told me. So, then you do the chorus, then you do the... So, I think we're ready. Are we ready, Ian? Let's do a round of applause for Ian and Andrew. Given up their beer to play for the interval. How about that? How about that? So, we're going to do it. Oh, she did it. You see, we're having a calm season. Yes. You can take our season as a team, so you have stress that needs to calm down. Right. Say no more. Here we go. So, a lovely bow at the beginning, a reverence or a curtsy to show that you know, they're very good at that. Yes. The toilets are just there on the left. Right. Thank you very much. Ah. Oh, was that the back? Yes, I did just give you a round of applause again. It was a bit premature, that. Right, here we go. Right. Here we go. Ah. That's the doubling. Once more. Turn to face your partner. Away from your partner. Go towards your partner, give right hands to your opposite, and turn round all the way. Now you're back to where you started, but you go away from the opposite person. You come towards and give your left hand to your partner, and all the way round.
All the way around.
Now the second verse is side, you go to the side of your partner. That's right. And then left to your opposite. And back. Now the chorus. Away from your partner. Towards, right hands to your opposite. Back you go. And then you move your partner again. Round you go. Left hand. Not doing bad, not doing bad. Third verse. Right hand swing with your partner. Round you go. That's a bit country-like. Well done over there, that's good. And left to your opposite. Now final chorus away from your partner. And towards, and give your right hand round. And back you go. Oh, hello, my friend. Round your left hand. Sorry. And finish with a nice bow as if it was perfect. Well done. Back. We'll do now. We have to now do a dance that's going to allow us to meet everybody. Where are you going? I don't think you are, madam, because you're my partner for the next dance. So, I'm sorry about that. Would you like to meet this gentleman? Yeah, no, this lady. Would you mind taking my partner? Yes. This is where it all began, ladies and gentlemen. Now, if you make a long line behind me, the gentlemen are on the left, they're the hairy ones, and the ladies are on the right. Okay? If you've got a beard, you're a gentleman. Right?
I haven't got a beard.
Don't worry. It might come later. Now, this dance, this is because the audience is a bit of a lecture. So just this is what we call a long ways dance because we go long ways down the room. It's clever, isn't it? Now, what we're going to do is we're going to do a duple minor, which means it's a minor set in a long ways dance of 2 people. Anyway, you don't know that. Make hands 4 from the top. So we're 4 groups of 4. Okay? Now the people towards the front are number one, so put your hands in the air if you're a number one couple. Put your hands down, and if you're a number two couple, wave your arms in the air. Good, and if you're a number three couple, you're in the wrong dance. Alright, so, number one couple, okay, we're going to do at the end, just go around in a circle actually with you, all the way around. So let's say that was the dance. It'll be a bit more difficult now. Let's say that's the dance. And you've done the dance, so number one's cast away, and the number twos move up, and the number ones move down into this space here. And meet the next people, you're going to dance with them. You're going to dance with them. Now, you haven't got anyone for the moment, and you haven't over there, so just wait. We go all the way around. When you get back to where you started, the number ones cast out and away, number twos move up, and number ones move down, and now you're all together, round we go again. Okay? And then you get back to place, get ready, number ones, casting out, moving up. And they are next four. You have a time out there, round we go. So you just wait at the back, my friend. And then casting out, moving down, moving up into place. Have you got the idea? Okay, now, hold it down. So, this dance we're going to do is called the hole in the wall. Do you know that one? No.
Cashback.
The hole in the wall. It's not where you get your money out. It's a different thing. Okay? What you do is me and Miss Dawson, we're going to be number ones. We cast out. Number twos don't move because you're a wall. And we go through the hole in the wall. Like that. And so if you've been through the hole in the wall. Not yet. Just go. Then number twos go round the number ones that they were dancing with and through their hole in the wall. No, stay at the front. Stay there as a wall. Because walls can't move very fast. Okay? So ones have gone all the way around through the hole in the wall and back to where they started. And then number twos have gone down to the front, through the hole in the wall, back to where they started. It's like all good dance. You end up where you started. And then, the first corners, which means the first man and the person on this diagonal change places. So me and Catherine change places, like that. And then the second corners, and they go nose to nose and back again. If it's two women, it's slightly different. But anyway, then you take hands, and you go all the way around till you're back to where you started, but you then cast out, they move up, and you're in place. And then, as soon as you arrive number ones, you're off again. Because you've got to go round number twos and through the hole in the wall. And then number twos go all the way round. That's it, and through the hole in the wall. Hang on a minute, we need the builders down there. There's no one moving through the wall. Right down. That's it. That's it, that's it. That's it. And then corners, first corners across. That's it, I've got your left. Inga, that's it, Inga. We do that. And then round you go. So join us in a circle, all the way around to the left. That's right. And cast out and move up. That's it. These two arrived on the dance floor married. We'll see what happens later. Right, so let's go back to where we started that dance and we'll do the music. So go back to beginning position. Are you nearly there? Nearly there, nearly there. So this is going to, I'll tell the audience because you know, we need a bit of time. This is here we go. 4-bar introduction to boundary partner. So face your partner in a line. This is the men, this is the ladies. If you get to the end and you're still with the same partner, well done. Here we go. It's nice and beautiful music. Number ones, pass out. 1, 2, 3. Through the hole in the wall, don't move number twos. Now number twos, pass out. Through the hole in the wall. Number ones, corner. Number two, slower in for a minute. And round, double together. And pass it out. Hold it there. Lovely. How was that? So you've always got to come back to where you started. That's the key. Good. Back again, once more, and then we'll run it. Has everyone had enough drinking time and everything else? No, I'm going to do it tonight. I can tell you that. Now, are you ready? Thank you. It's just a little bit so that we get the beauty of the music with the dance. Number ones, get ready, cast. 1, 2, 3, 2. Got plenty of time. Heads up, looking around. Number 2s, cast away. Down to the front. Through the hole in the wall. First corner's cross. And change. Lovely. Number 2's cross. And change. Join hands and circle. 1. And passing out, number 2s move up, number 1s move down. Number 1s carry on casting. All the way around number 2s. Through the hole in the wall. Now number 2s around us. Round that way. That's right. Meet your husband again. Is that your husband? Yeah, moving up. And into place. Just checking. First corners. And check. Number 10, second corners. Don't worry, just change sex around. Just quickly, it's funny, come back. And round, and moving up, and moving down. Number 1, cast. And through the hole in the wall. Lovely. Number 2, around the front of the wall. Round that way. And through the hole in the wall. First corners, change. Second corners, change. Join in the circle, round you go, and casting. Number 1 again. 1, 2, through the hole. This is actually called a hornpipe. So it's what they would have done to shepherds, play their hornpipe. First corner's cross. Second corner's cross. Joining hands, getting good. Passing out. Here's the last time. Everyone moving. First couple go. Right. Go front people. Front people, that's right. Through the hole in the wall. Stand still, number 2. And round the front. That's it. Through the hole in the wall. First corners. Second corners. Cross. Join hands and turn to your partner and back. Oh. Let's watch. Gluttony's dance will bear witness that what she feeds him will strengthen all evilness.
Pit of damnation, now watch and I'll give you a demonstration. One gulp and the world falls into me. I belch and I smile, I'm still hungry. Always eating, never full, that's my delight. Feed with me, you'll never lack an appetite. Whoa!
What should fuel him, his energy has sapped. He rushed to the bait and found himself trapped. Thus, greed invited, Adam took the bite. Now, on comes lust. These sins give no respite. Fluttering, flirting. She beckons the founts of life. Fleshly delights are her weapons.
I weave my silky webs with voice that lie twixt human thighs. I am Satan's spider. Human souls my flies. In eminence, even pride cannot hope with me to vie. Yes, she's Satan's firstborn, but I'm the apple of his eye. And my appetite, gluttonies cannot touch. She's just one bottle of stomach. I'm 1,000 such. I grant my master gives these unapproving glances. But when he sees me, his ecstasy romances.
regaining heaven. He's fallen to 6 sins. Here comes sloth, the 7th.
Don't be fooled, Adam. I might seem a bore, but those sins are fruit skins. I'm the fleshy core, whether angry, lustful, or envious, proud, or glutton, or avaricious. You're in a quest that leads to my door. They knock you down, I keep you on the floor. They choose one part, I the whole body tax. I ruin men by tempting them to relax.
Well, seems as if Adam's been defeated by those 7 deadly sins. But we still have the musicians left. So, let's ask our trumpeter to give us a piece of music, a sonata prima by Giovanni Viviani, to just allow us to have a moment to ourselves, to think about those moments when we ourselves have gone to excess with one or more of those sins. So, ladies and gentlemen, a few movements from the sonata. Thank you. trips and falls, Adam's dance must go. Each step he makes, the worse it will grow. When Adam is tired of dancing and brawling, even in sleep, these sins may come calling. Adam, you are saved. The sins you slay.
Now I know my weakness. I repent of my sin. My journey on the righteous path can now begin.
Dance is done. The music ends. Adam is saved and makes amends. The sins released and Adam reprieved. So now the time has come